This meeting is being recorded.
Page number 11.
Yes, miss. Carbohydrates, one.
Okay.
You found it, miss?
Just give me 1 minute more. Actually, your pages are not in the sequence. They are randomly placed here. It's 13, 14. I have got 12, 9, 10. Where is 11? I'm unable to find that. Okay, got it. We are at the adaptations for absorption, right?
Yes, miss. That one. You find it?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Now,
that's nice.
step now. Absorption across the surface happens quickly and efficiently only when the surface is thin and its area is large, right?
Isn't it,
Villi is
miss?
also
There was
introduced.
some.
Yes,
Miss, what was the thing that made the surface like a small intestine area bigger?
yes, yes. The inner wall of the small intestine is very thin. That's why absorption takes place, no?
Yes.
And the villi is also present to increase the surface area to get
Yeah.
more and more
So,
absorption. So that's
yeah,
why
that's
they
why.
have written this.
Okay.
Thing.
Okay.
Now, the inner wall of the small intestine has adaptation so that substances pass across it quickly and efficiently. That inner wall of the small intestine is very permeable for these things, which is absorbed by our intestine. That is the food nutrients. Okay, and very quickly they can
Sorry.
absorb and very efficiently they can absorb it. And
Can you
it
explain again, miss? I couldn't understand.
the inner wall of the small intestine readily absorb the food nutrients from the digested food, which we have eaten.
Written.
That surface
Sorry.
means the inner surface, the inner wall of the small intestine is very, very thin, from which the absorption
Okay.
can be occurred very easily and very quickly and very much, you can say, efficiently. Means whole of the food
Okay.
nutrients is absorbed from this wall.
Okay. Okay. No worries. Thank
Okay.
you, miss.
Yes. And next point is it has a thin wall, just one cell thick.
Yes.
Only thickness is just one cell thick. So just imagine how much thin is there, no?
Yeah.
Very, very
I
thin.
can, miss. Yeah.
That's why absorption takes place. And next is
Yeah.
it has many tiny villi to give a really big surface area. These villi help to increase the surface area for the greatest absorption. More and more food can be absorbed.
What's villi, miss?
Have the finger like projections.
It's like what, miss?
Finger-like projections. Just like if in our hand there are fingers, na?
Yeah.
Just like this. The inner wall of the small intestine contain these like of structures. Finger-like
Okay.
projections for the villi to increase the surface area to get the more absorbed food.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
And below
I
that,
understood,
there is
miss.
also a picture is given on the page also. You can see there. Villi. Finger-like projections are given.
Yes.
You can see
Yes.
easily
It's
that
like
diagram.
fingers.
Okay.
It's like fingers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are the villi. Okay.
Okay.
Now the villi stick out and give a big surface area. They also contain the blood capillaries to carry away the absorbed food molecules. So these villi are also living in these also capillaries must be there because blood must be there, right?
What did you say? What did you
Capillaries,
say, miss?
capillaries which carries the blood
Yeah.
in the villi also,
Okay.
right? To carry the food absorption that absorbs food
Okay.
molecules, right?
Okay. So they carry the like food molecule.
Yes, yes, yes. Villi we can
Okay.
also understand like regarding the surface area point of view. Just like if we have a table, a small table, rectangular size,
Yeah.
we have put a one sheet of paper on that table,
Okay.
which covers the whole shape of the table. Means no other borders are left behind other than the paper, right? Means the length of the paper and the length of the that table is same. One paper covers the whole table, right?
Yeah.
And
Right.
just imagine that one glass of water is dropped there, right? The whole paper will get wet, no?
Yeah.
That water is just absorbed by the one paper. Understood?
Okay.
And in the
Okay.
same way, if we are doing that, we have taken the 50 papers, right?
What do you said, miss?
50
What paper?
papers, 50,
Yeah.
50 papers we have taken
Yeah.
and make a balls. Make a balls
Okay.
of that paper and put on that table,
Okay.
right? In a row or in a
Right.
column way, right?
Okay.
And we will throw our water on that table now. Now these papers absorb more water as compared to that
Yeah.
one sheet. Now, this is the function of the
Yes.
villi. I think now you understand what I am saying about villi.
Yes, miss.
Villi
Now
are
I
the
did.
that finger-like projections which increase the surface area for the absorption of the food. Same ways as these papers absorb the more water as compared to the one page or the one paper.
Yeah.
Understood?
They are like more last longing. I mean, like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are more.
Yes, absorption will be increased now because the 50
Yeah.
papers absorb at least two glasses instead
Actually.
of one glass, right? This will
Yeah.
increase the absorption. Understood now?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Then after the villi, next topic is egestion. Excess water is absorbed back into the body in the large intestine. Now the excess water is absorbed by the large intestine. Actually, the main function of the large intestine is absorption of water.
Okay. So like the water absorbs in like large intestine.
Yes, yes. Water is mostly absorbed in this part. And what is left then is the undigested food. The left behind part is the undigested food.
Yeah.
And this is stored in the rectum part of the digestive system and the lower part of the large intestine. That is the rectum, right?
Yes.
And
Right.
the, yeah. And then until we are ready to go to the toilet, it then comes out of the rectum through the anus as the feces, and this process is called the egestion.
Okay. I
Okay.
understood, miss.
Okay.
Okay. So it's like, the mainly thing is like large intestine absorbs the water and like
Water.
kind of undigested food.
Yes, yes. And the small intestine absorb the food nutrients. These are the two
Yeah, it's
main
like
functions of these two intestines.
body. Yes,
Yeah,
it's like it helps us
in the
to eat
digestive
and
system. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
digest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, next page 12. Here, there are the difference between these three drugs, stimulants, and the depressants.
Sorry, miss, what did you said?
Page number 12.
Yes, miss. Yeah.
Now, drug.
Yeah.
Medicinal drugs are taken for the health benefits. For example, paracetamol, that is for we are taking for just a fever. And the recreational
Yes.
drugs are taken for the leisure. For example, alcohol. These are the recreational drugs. By taking them, we are in the happiness mode, right?
Okay, so
These
it
are the
makes us like feel happy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now,
Yes.
drugs mean
Yeah.
next here illegal drugs, which breaks the law. Na? You would be breaking the law to take these drugs. Illegal drugs, which are not allowed by the government to eat by their citizens, right?
Yes, so it's taken for like fun, recreational drugs.
Yes, yes. I'm talking about the illegal now,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Just wait, my page has gone.
No
Mistaken.
worries.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, got it. Now, illegal drugs.
Yes,
Illegal
it's
drugs.
like when you break the law and
Yes,
still
yes,
like take it.
yes, yes, yes. That is example is heroin. Now, next is
Yes.
addiction. That is, it is a need to keep taking a drug. Means you can't survive after that because addiction is there.
But miss, isn't it like not? I mean, like it's just you can't live without it. In other
Yes,
words.
yes, because it's very difficult for those people who are addicted for some anything. After if
Yeah.
we they or he or she can't take it on that time, they will suffer from headaches and uncomfortness is there no?
Yeah.
In the body. After getting that, they will be relaxed now. So it may be of anything and maybe of any drug also. Things like
Okay.
tea
Yeah.
and milk and anything, according to persons, they have the addiction, right?
Right.
Now, next are the withdrawal symptoms, as I have told you already. Withdrawal symptoms are those which are disappearing after taking a medicine.
Yeah. So it's like it works kind of instantly.
Yes, 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 like headaches and other things. Now,
Yeah.
next one is the stimulants. Stimulants are those
Stimulant.
which speed up the messages in the brain and along the nerves. This makes you feel more alert, right? Means you become more
Okay. So
active after taking the stimulant.
it's make you like feel alert, like
Yes, yes,
you're more active than you
more active. Yes,
actually
yes,
you usually. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it
Yeah.
includes the coffee, tea, cold drinks, all these things. Because in these all there is presence of caffeine, which is a stimulant. Caffeine
Okay.
is present
Yes.
in these things. So we feel active after taking these things.
Miss, your voice is like too low. Can you speak a higher, please?
Okay. Now check it. Is it okay now?
Yes. Now it's okay.
Now next is the depressant. A depressant slows down the messages in the of the typical effects depressants have on the body. For example, first is the feeling of well-being, lower inhibition, slower thinking, slower muscular activity, and last one, a distorted view of the world or the hallucinations. Means the imaginations in which he or she will live after taking the depressants. Right?
Right. So it's kind of like shutting your mind.
They slow down the nervous system a bit. Depressants are those which make our nervous system slow. Right?
Yes. Right. Next page.
And we can't think about that anything because our mind is in the very slow motion.
Yes. So it's like understand things too lightly.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
Now next page. Page number 13.
It's 13,
Yes,
miss.
yes, alcohol.
Yeah,
Alcoholic
alcohol.
drinks contain a chemical called ethanol. It's a product C2H5OH. The formula of ethanol is H5OH. In chemistry, you have written that.
Sorry, miss, your voice is breaking down. I can't hear you.
The formula of ethanol, you can write C2. Can you hear
C2.
me? Yeah, yeah. C2
Yes. C2.
H5
H5.
OH.
OH.
It is the formula of the ethanol, that is alcohol. In chemistry, we
Okay.
have written in this type of compound, right?
Okay. So, miss, it's like ethanol is that acid which like makes you addicted to it.
It's not an acid, it's an alcohol. Ethanol, OL is added no? After the word suffix
It's
is
what, miss?
alcohol. It's not an acid, it's a chemical called alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine, miss. Thank you.
Okay. Now, what is the effects of alcohol on the body? The brain will slow down the reaction, right?
Right, miss, I have a question.
Yeah.
In the next line, it's like slurred speech. What's that means?
He or she is speaking just unthinking words, like just speak out the words. They also doesn't know what they speak.
Sorry, miss, I couldn't understand you. Can you say it again, please?
Without thinking, they are saying anything after drinking. There is no presence of mind when he speaks anything. That is the slurred speech.
Oh,
They also
okay,
doesn't
okay. So
know.
like,
In the morning, they also don't know what they speak at the night time.
okay, okay.
This is the slurred speech. Impaired memory. They can't remember anything. What they will do after
Yeah.
taking this. Huh? These
Yes,
are the
miss.
effects
It's
of
like
alcohol on our body. And next is the mouth and stomach. They can lead to the cancers also because it's very hot one. Na? It's very dangerous for our gastric mucosa, the lining of our stomach,
okay,
because it's just like act as an acid in our body.
okay. As an acid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It spoil our whole the lining of the stomach if taken in the very
Okay.
excess amount.
Yes. Okay.
Then next is the liver. It can also cause the cirrhosis of liver, and the liver damage means the liver function will fall down if someone is taking drink daily in large amount. Then slowly his liver get damaged, and recovery is very slow now. and sometimes unable to recover the liver. That condition
Is it
also.
miss like you like lose your liver forever?
Yes, yes, yes. Slowly, slowly, if the patient is addicted to alcohol, then he is also unable to leave that, no?
Yeah.
So
So
that
miss,
is
you
the
know,
stage where the liver
y-
lost his function,
okay. And
and
it's
the
just like,
patient will not recover more, no? Because he
yeah.
also
So,
not live without the drink.
yes. You know, miss, I got a question.
Yes.
You know, like in some of our like body parts, we can like like one some like when our one function is like not working, we can just like take it out and have another one.
Which one?
Can we like change liver, someone else liver, or like we can't?
Yes, because liver is only the one organ. No? If instead of liver there is kidney, then there are two kidneys, right and left. So there is an alternate.
Yeah.
No? If one is having a low function, then the other will recover it, or other will manage the function of the second kidney also. But liver is only the one, and it can hold all the processes of our body, right? So after taking the
Right.
alcohol, liver can, if liver can damage, then it can, there is no alternative for that. Just one option is there, if there is a worse condition, that liver transplantation. If more than 50% of liver get damaged,
Okay.
right, like 20, 30 is left out, then only the only treatment is
Right.
liver transplantation.
Okay. So like, can have liver transplant, whatever
Yes,
that
yes,
is,
yes. It
miss?
is only the one alternative for this.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, next is effect of alcohol on the developing baby. Excessive alcohol during the pregnancy can lead to a condition known as the fetal alcohol syndrome. Right? Means some ladies also taking the drink during the pregnancy time. They can affect,
Okay.
yeah, they can affect uh, their fetus also, and that disease which leads to that condition, that is called fetal alcohol syndrome. Means baby is suffering from this disease. Babies are smaller in size. They have the smaller brain with the less neurons. Neurons are very low in number in that type of child. And learning and behavioral difficulties also seen in that child. And distinct
Okay.
facial features like shown in the figure, you can see on the face,
Yes. Yeah.
right?
So miss
Short
like,
palpebral
yeah.
features are there. Mid face, short nose is
Yes.
there. Thin upper lip is there, right?
So it's
Many
like if
abnormalities.
you take, you know, miss, if you're like drinking alcohol while you're pregnant, it's gonna affect your baby as well.
Yes, yes, yes. And baby looks like that, which is seen in that picture.
Yes, it's like affect his facial, like
Pain also.
physical and
Yes, yes.
yeah,
In all aspects, physically, mentally,
mentally as well.
in all aspects, it is seen, right? So, in
Yeah.
short, it is very dangerous. Alcohol, right? Keep away from it. Now, next is smoking. All these substances are contained in the cigarettes. Which one? The uh, written below. Nicotine. Yes or no?
Pardon, miss? What
All
did you
these
said?
substances are contained in cigarettes.
I don't think so, miss. Like a
It is,
toilet
it is
cleaner
one,
can't
because it
be.
is the main part of the cigarette, as I have told you already,
Okay,
right?
so you know, miss,
Tar is
like
also there, TAR, tar, last part, TAR.
yeah,
These two are present in the
tar.
cigarette.
Okay, so it's like tar, nicotine, and carbon monoxide,
Yes.
all are in cigarette.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. these are the constituents of the cigarette. Means these are found in the hello.
Hello. Yes, miss, I can hear you.
Okay. Now next is the smoking. Smoking is very harmful to health. It's estimated that nearly 1 in every 5 deaths is connected to the smoking.
Okay.
And the tobacco smoke contains tar, nicotine, carbon monoxide. And this one, the feature is also made here.
Yeah.
That cigarette, right?
Yeah.
Now tar. What is tar? TAR. It causes the cancer of the lungs, mouth, throat. It can cause the cancer of these 3 organs of our body, and it coats the inside of the lungs, including the alveoli, causing the coughing. It damages the alveoli, making it more difficult for gas exchange to happen. Okay.
Okay. So you know, miss, like there is a cancer in throat as well. It can be like in
Yes.
cancer in throat as
Yes,
well.
in any part of our body, cancer can happen. Any part, any organ.
Okay. In any
Because these
organ, like
cells
any.
are already present in our body, just they are in the inactivated form. And in some persons it can activate it. Those persons are suffer from these cancer diseases.
Okay.
Actually,
Yes.
these cells are present in everyone, but in the inactivated form. Okay. So in any
Yeah.
part it can occur. In lungs, in mouth, in throat, in any organ, uterus, liver,